Good evening, everybody. I'm Ruth Paraj. You know what? Technology hitting close to home again. Another data center debate in Metro Detroit. This time it's in Monroe County. And as you can imagine, reaction is split there, too. Let's get live to Fox News' Dave Kinchin, who has more on the town hall meeting talking about this very issue. Dave.
Yeah, Rup, good evening to you. It was really a packed house in the Frenchtown Township Community Center. That meeting wrapped up a short time ago. You know, some people came out to learn more about this proposal. Some people came out to express concerns, and others said no way altogether. Let's take a look. Go to some of the video right now. Now, people listened to a presentation from the company Cloverleaf Infrastructure, which is looking to build a data center at I-75 and Dixie Highway on the site of the former ProMedica Hospital. The Frenchtown Township government recently acquired the land, and they say anything can go there, and they add that a data center is just one of many ideas. Now, it would go on a couple hundred acres of land and would process all types of information we use in daily life, from healthcare records to banking information, even some AI education information, things of that sort. Many neighbors voiced concerns over water and power usage, along with noise. Now, the would-be builders say these types of centers are more common, and they say, a township leader actually says, many officials are still in a fact-finding mode before making a decision. Watch.
What kind of toxins would be in the air should one of your buildings catch fire? I hope it never happens, I'll tell you that right now, because it is a disaster.
There is some plastics, right, and some rare earth minerals and things like that, but there's not the types of things that you're seeing some of these industrial fires have.
DTE can't even keep us power in our houses, let alone keeping one in a data center. I had my power go out 12 times in 2025. That's a lot. So who's going to rebuild the infrastructure? I mean, we're going to have new wires and everything ran before you build your building. So who's covering that bill?
We're still in the evaluation phase, determining what could go there, and the data center is just one of the options, but it's one that I personally am favorable towards based on the information I'm hearing.
Now, water is always a major concern, along with power usage. Now, as far as water, the possible developer, if this does get the green light, there's several steps away from that, but that would-be developer says that as far as water, this facility, if built, would only use about as much water as a small office complex. As far as noise, they say it would not be any noisier than any of the sounds you get from the interstate, being I-75 nearby. They also address concerns of lighting pollution, saying that there's a way to deal with all of that, but again, the township stresses they really just got this land, that anything could go there. This is one of many possibilities. It's a little different from the Saline situation, Saline Township, where a handful of landowners did essentially sell their land over for that development to take place. I called one of those individuals and to see if they would talk to us, but they simply hung up, so they didn't really want to talk. Again, tonight at The Edge, we're going to tell you more about this kind of technology and what actually happens in a data center. There's all these computers. What do? We'll tell you about that tonight on The Edge. For now, reporting live, Dave Kinchin in Frenchtown Township, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, you mentioned the Saline case. We know data centers take up energy, sometimes water, as you mentioned, sometimes noise. But what about energy prices? With AI developments, experts say energy bills go up in those areas. Is that expected to happen with a site like this?
Yeah, you know, that's really a big debate, especially because, there's a lot of power that's required to run these data servers, and in some cases run them really 24/7, according to sources we've talked with. That's something that, at least in the Saline case, they're trying to work out between DTE and the Michigan Public Service Commission there, but there's still a lot of questions on that tonight. Quite frankly, we've been trying to get straight answers on that ourselves.
Well, it's still early in this particular, project that they're talking about, so I'm sure we'll learn more, and I know you'll be on top of it. Dave Kinchin for us live tonight. Thank you.